What up, boxing world? JF Sports. Mayweather versus Berto, All Access, Episode 2 review. This thing start off with Mayweather's $4.8 million car. So, yes, they did put a lot of emphasis of Mayweather's new sports car. That was pretty much the opening of the show. And there was a lot of highlights in their open sparring sessions, which, you know, first time in Mayweather's career that he has done that, supposedly. They did put a lot of emphasis on this one as far as their lives outside the ring, their thoughts and expectations, so to speak, of what's gonna happen come September the 12th. And also, Berto on this one had a little bit more things, as far as his own little show rather than the first All Access, which it was 98% was all Mayweather's. But on this one, Berto actually had a chance to Showtime, gave Berto a chance to actually show the fans who he is, because a lot of people say that nobody really know who Berto is. So they put a lot of clips of Andre Berto's fights, Soto Carras, I believe it was Victor Ortiz also. I can't remember what it was, but it was like the whole episode was based really on Mayweather's new toy and his wealth. Well, like I said before in the first one, not really much to expect, since you guys already know what's gonna happen if Mayweather's in the picture. They gonna focus on him and his wealth and things that he has already said before, like being a chess player rather than a like a checkers player. Berto in here seemed to be more motivated. They show clips of him interviews saying that he's never had a boring fight, that people criticized the Mayweather Pacquiao fight because it was boring. But like I said, Berto made special emphasis that he's never had a boring fight. You guys know that Berto's lost 3 of his last 6 fights, to include a knockout and shoulder injury and things like that. So Berto on this one was shown were things that he actually appreciates, to include the Mayweather sweepstakes, so to speak. He actually said for once in this episode that Mayweather would be 48-1 come September the 12th. I'm sure they're trying to hype up the fight, but like I said before, this fight is not really a mega fight, so to speak. Not too many people are buying it. You guys know already Mayweather is inviting other celebrities and stars to watch the fight so they can promote the fight, sort of publicity. So the more stars he invites, the more attention he'll get. Mayweather Berto fight will be shown in theaters as well. So they're trying to make the most money out of this fight. We're still not really 100% sure whether Mayweather is going to retire or not. But like I said, the whole episode is, to be honest with you, is all about Mayweather's cars. Now, Mayweather had said continuously and over that the object of the sport is to not get hit, and that's what he kept saying in this episode. So Berto was shown in here with his open workout as well, his conditioning, his gym, what he does to sort of separate himself from Mayweather's past opponents. Also, they showed Mayweather's soft side, so to speak, entertaining local children in his gym, hanging out with food and backpacks and all that stupid stuff. And then Mayweather watched aspiring boxers, give him some advices. There was some fancy stuff that happens in Vegas. I mean, it was. I would say that the All Access episode 2 is more like, if you just wanna sit and watch something, you know what I mean? It wasn't like one of those, oh, I gotta see it, you know what I mean? It was one of those like, I'm eating my dinner or some shit like that, turn on the the computer or your phone and kind of like, I gotta watch something while I'm eating or waiting for a plane or something like that, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, whoa, I gotta watch it, unlike the Mayweather Pacquiao fight where actually everybody was hyped up. But this one, I don't know, man. I really don't think that Berto is gonna knock out Mayweather as he says. He said he's 48-1. I mean, I understand anything can happen in the ring. Everybody got its day, and if Mayweather does happen to be on his A game, would it be enough to beat Mayweather? I mean, Mayweather said that it'll be more interesting in his fight, but he also said and contradict himself that he said he's not gonna change what has been working for him. So he's not gonna be an exciting fighter, and he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna pot shot Berto. I mean, I don't know. You might see a different Mayweather here, but rest assured, obviously Berto is gonna do his best because he doesn't really have anything to lose. You know what I mean? He got everything to gain. He's already getting the most payday he's ever gotten in his entire career, which is 7 figures. I'm assuming maybe between $3 to $5 million, something around there. I don't think it'll be more than $5 million because of like I said, the amount of backlash this fight is getting from the media and the fans. So, like I said, still 7 figure. And on the other hand, Berto, I think he's got to do a better job. I mean, we still got a week until the fight, but he's got to do a better job on the interviews if he really wants to hype up this fight. You know what I'm saying? Other than he says the same thing over and over, where I've never been an exciting fighter. Well, you can't really say that because even though maybe you are an exciting fighter, always you can't say always because I don't know, man. Because you've lost. You know what I mean? You've lost 3 of your last 6 fights, and yes, that doesn't mean anything. You could lose a fight and still be interesting. I get that, but that's not what casual fans are thinking. And you guys know the biggest market of the pay-per-view numbers and ticket sales are from casual fans. I mean, you're not gonna see Denzel Washington, Tom Brady, Magic Johnson, being on boxing news and following boxing every day. You know what I mean? People like that buys $100,000 seats, they are not hardcore boxing fans. Hell, I would even doubt, what was his name? Mark Wahlberg. You know what I mean? Even that dude, I believe that he's one of the biggest boxing fan. He's not on it every day like some of us hardcore fans. You know what I mean? So they gotta sell the fight to casual fans. If they really want to make the most money out of it and make it or hype up the fight and promote it, because like I said, it's still got 1 week. I'm not sure if there's gonna be episode 3 of Mayweather Berto coming out, but they can't just keep putting emphasis on Mayweather's cars. I mean, the first one is all about cars, and the second one is still all about cars. Yes, there were a lot of clips on the episode that was about Berto and about Mayweather with the kids and giving away and things like that. But still, when you start the episode with a car and then pretty much end it with another car, it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? And then you're showing Berto where things that he said already on the first episode, it's got to be something different. You know what I mean? Like something to hype up the fight. I'm not sure, like I said. And Showtime is not a stranger to being criticized that HBO 24/7 All Access and all that good stuff is better. I don't know if the editor or the producer of the All Access and 24/7s from HBO is a lot more skilled than Showtime, but you guys know what I'm talking about. When the Mayweather Pacquiao fight happened, their All Access and 24/7s and things like that, the HBO ones were way better than Showtime. Like I said, I don't know if they gotta hire somebody to a better, but they definitely, Showtime can't top HBO's All Access or 24/7, so to speak, teams. It's just way better. You know what I mean? Like I said, I know Showtime is gonna support Mayweather. They are pro Floyd Mayweather. Got it. But you're trying to hype up the fight. Not too many people really are supporting Floyd Mayweather. Because he's getting a lot of backlash for cherry picking Berto, so to speak. But you gotta put emphasis on also his opponent. You know what I mean? Like make something out of the opponent also. Like I said, if there's an episode 3 coming out, then make some emphasis also, some special, some big emphasis on Berto's life and how he came to this point. What happened with the injury. Because you guys know, Berto also failed drug tests before. So, and lost 3 of his last 6 fights. Put special emphasis on that. And show Berto's life, him walking around and eating, what I'm saying, talking with friends and folks, other than fucking getting clips of Berto coming off the airplane at the airport. That's pretty much how you see Berto on the All Access. He's either coming off an airplane, going, talking to people, and it's not so enticing. Like, it make Berto look more bum than he already is in the eyes of fans, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Show Berto that he's actually accomplished. I know that Berto's resume doesn't really have anything there that you can say he's really, really well accomplished. But you can make it. That's why we have editors, right? That's why we have Photoshops and shit. We have this high-speed engineers and computer geeks that they can make somebody look good. You know what I mean? So that's what they gotta do. They gotta make Berto look good rather than Mayweather, because Mayweather himself sells himself. He doesn't have to. You can put one car of Floyd Mayweather in there and people already know. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing new. Nothing new on these All Accesses that people have not seen before. When Mayweather buys something precious, something more expensive, he puts them on Twitter right away. Social media. So there's nothing there that we haven't seen yet. We have already seen it. Way in advance. So there's nothing there new. Nothing new. But on Berto, they have to make him stop looking like a bum. And make him look like a champ. Like I said, on this All Accesses, they're making Berto look like more bum than he already is. And that's contrary to popular belief, but that's how I see it. There's nothing there that excites me about this fight. If I was a casual fan, yes, I'm a hardcore boxing fan, and I can understand why they put those certain things in this All Accesses. I can see it. But it's not. But if I was a casual fan and I watched the fight, and all I really see, like I said, I have some of my friends watch the video, and I was like, what do you actually, see on the All Access? What catches your attention? What catches your eye? And they all say the car. That's it. The car. We've seen the cars. We've seen Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You name it, on social media, all over the place when he bought that car. So there's nothing new. Nothing new whatsoever. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I just, when it comes to this All Access and 24/7, I still have to give it to HBO. I think HBO does a better job. Like I said, their editors or their producers of these things are way better than the Showtime one. Showtime is just, I'm sorry to say this, man. Showtime's HBO, All Access is just boring. It's really boring. It's like somebody that's like editing this doesn't have a vision. You know what I mean? Doesn't have. Oh my gosh, I know I'm gonna get backlash for this, but they don't. It's like somebody that's just going with the flow. It doesn't have a vision to actually entice fans to watch it or help publicize the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what the All Access is there for. To promote the fight, to advertise the fight. But when you're showing Mayweather, millionaire, all this wealth, sports cars, cash, and then he fighting a bum. You never see Berto there wearing any other jewelry than you guys seen. It's like he's wearing the same jewelry over and over. You never see him with any kind of car. You know what I mean? It just, I know, like I said, Berto probably can't afford those things, but I don't know, man. You gotta make Berto look like somebody that's well accomplished. You know what I mean? Because like I said, the casual boxing fans doesn't follow boxing as often as we do, and they can be fooled. You know what I mean? They can be, okay, the guy's fighting somebody like this, somebody that's accomplished also, because they don't know. About casual boxing fans don't know who Berto is, don't know if he's a bum or he's wealthy or he's well accomplished. But like I said, to end this video, I think they gotta do a better job. If there's a episode 3, then they gotta put special emphasis on Berto and make him look like somebody accomplished. Rather than over and over Mayweather. Everybody knows who Mayweather is. Everybody knows how many cars he has, how much money he spends on his cars, sports cars and watches and things like that. But it's like, I don't know. It's like a bum fighting a millionaire. You know what I mean? It doesn't look right. You know what I mean? It's like, but anyways, that's my little view. I'd like to hear from you guys. Leave me a comment. And again, thanks for watching JF Sports. Drop me a comment.